Welcome to Forelli's Finds. Hey, it's a wine haul. Come on and check me out. So if you watched my previous video or you checked me out on Instagram, you know for my birthday we went up to the Napa Valley. We went wine tasting. And when I tell you we had a great time, it was wonderful. Well, as a result of that visit, I came back with this haul and I want to share it with you. So let's get started. We stayed at a beautiful resort called the Meritage Resort, but it's also a timeshare property. So if you belong to Wyndham or Worldmark, you would look it up under Vino Bello. Wonderful place to stay. So for my wine haul, I have wine from 5 different wineries that we went to, and I'll start with Jam Cellars. Jam Cellars is located in downtown Napa on 2nd Street, downtown Napa on 2nd Street. We went there for wine tasting. It was really nice. It's a very cute place. They do a podcast out of their facility, their little space. They have music and entertainment, but because of COVID, they haven't really been able to partake in that. So that's how the podcast series was born. I haven't heard it, but I plan to listen to it. The place is really, really cute. I have a little viewing of it on my previous video if you want to see what it looks like. So we sat outside, outdoor seating, and we had our wine tasting. And from that, I'd known about Jam Cellars because they're known for butter. Butter is their Chardonnay, and you see it in the grocery stores. And I learned that that's Butter California. That's the one that they have open for broad distribution. But they do have one that is a lower reproduction, and they only sell it out of Napa, and it's a butter, and it says Napa Valley butter. So I bought that. That's this one. It's really, really good. I like the one from the wine stores and the grocery store, but this one is really delicious. If you like a full-bodied, buttery Chardonnay, this is really, really good. I would recommend it. The other one I wanted to get was their Jam. Jam is their red. It's a Sauvignon Cabernet, a Cabernet Sauvignon, and it's really, really good. We had it in our tasting. I really enjoyed it. And finally, they had a really cute bottle, says Toast, and that is their sparkling wine. And I wanted to get it just because the bottle said Toast. The sparkling wine was fine, but it said Toast, and I thought that was so cute. So I got that. So I got those 3 from Jam Cellars. Jam Cellars is on 2nd Street, and just down the way, we took a little walk. You don't even have to get in your car, and we went to Brown. Now, Brown is the winery that you've heard me talk about multiple times. Brown is Black owned. It's in Napa Valley, and they have their location on 2nd and Coombs, Coombs, I believe. They're not open for wine tasting, but you can call in your order and they will bring it out to you. We did it. We called it the same day. They packaged it and brought it down to us. Excellent service. I got the Chaos Theory and the Beetlejuice. You know, I love the Beetlejuice. Comes in 2 colors. It comes in white and it comes in red. I got the Beetlejuice in white. I love the Beetlejuice in white. It was a great afternoon. We also got to visit a couple of boutiques and shops in the area and hung out, and we also had dinner there. We went to a place called Allegra for dinner. It was so good. I recommend that place. I have it, I'll put it in the comments below, in my bio below, but I would say that was a really, really delicious restaurant that we ate at. It's an Italian restaurant. The food was stellar. So I have Brown, Napa Downtown, and Jam Cellars, Napa Downtown. You can park and you can walk to both. And there's several other wineries that you can go to right in that area. Next, we're going to go up to St. Helena. And in St. Helena, I went to Napa Cellars. As you know, I am a member of the Napa Cellars Wine Club. And that wine club sends out every quarter or every season. The one thing that I found that I really love from them is the Zinfandel. Their Zinfandel is delicious. 14.9% alcohol per volume, full bodied. It's delicious. I really like it. I get it all the time. It goes great with steak. It goes great with spaghetti. It goes great alone. I really enjoy it. I need a sip. Also, they have their Sauvignon Blanc. I had to get that because every spring and summer I enjoy their Sauvignon Blanc. It's really, really good. It's crisp. It has a little bit of green apple to it. I just love it. And it's great, you know, on summer days, warm days, to just sip on. This is very refreshing. And then finally, their Meritage. So I learned that Meritage, the way you say that is, it's the combination of Merlot and Heritage makes Meritage. And that's what this wine is the Meritage. So I got this because I really enjoy it. It's really, really nice. And when I learned that, when we had our wine tasting, I was like, oh, that's how you say it. Because I always say Meritage. So everyone says it so many different ways, but it's the word Merlot and Heritage makes Meritage. And there's a whole story behind that. When I do a wine review about Meritages, I will give you the whole story on why we call them Meritage in California. It's very interesting. Then we go up the road. We went up the road a little bit, and we went to Lewis and Martini. Lewis and Martini is where I had my food and wine pairing. That food and wine pairing was a picnic basket filled with all kinds of delicious goodies: truffle popcorn, prosciutto, crackers, goat cheese, jams, duck. It was delicious. And then we got a truffle pizza along with it. It was delicious. We enjoyed ourselves, and these were the only two whites that they make. It is a Sauvignon Blanc, which was really nice. It was really, really, really nice. I really enjoyed it. And they make a rosé. And so this will be the only rosé that you'll see me probably gush over, because I'm not really a fan of rosé. I don't know. I'm going to try some this spring and summer to see if I can get a little rosé, but I haven't been feeling rosés. So this one, of course, changed my mind about that. And it may be because it's a derivative of a red wine maker. So it's really, really delicious. Then across the street from Lewis and Martini, you find Sutter Homes. We walked literally across the street, and that is where my sangria, the sangria I was telling you about that we love, in the 1 liter. I told you I get it in the 1 liter. This is so good. This is a seasonal favorite. I get it every spring and summer. This is your barbecues. This is your Taco Tuesdays. I will have it on deck for Cinco de Mayo. So when you see my Cinco de Mayo posting, you're going to know she got that sangria going, and what is she doing with it? This is some good stuff. So that's it, folks. That's my wine haul from my Napa trip. I want to share with you a few tips. So if you're going to go up to Napa, you only need about 2 to 4 days is enough to go. And if you're going to go for 2 to 4 days, I say make sure you have a designated driver. You don't want to drink and drive. Make sure you schedule about 2, no more than 3 wineries per day. Drink plenty of water. Water is your friend. Alcohol takes away your water, so it causes you to become dehydrated. So you want to make sure that you have plenty of water, and then you want to make sure that you book reservations for the places that you're thinking of going in advance. You can no longer just walk and go to any wineries. Now, the one big tip that I want to tell you is that going during the week is the win. If you go Monday through Friday, you have less people, you don't spend as much, because they're going to be giving you additional flights in your wine tasting, so you come out ahead. You'll be able to try nicer wines, because they'll be going into the back room to pull out some of the nicer wines to share with you. It's just an overall good experience. And you also want to make sure that, like I said before, map your route. Make sure that you're looking, hey, on this day we're going to be in Napa, downtown Napa. On this day we're going to be in the St. Helena area. On this day we're going to be in the Yountville area. On this day, let's go to Calistoga. So you want to make sure that you map. And if you map, there are plenty of maps of the Napa Valley. So with that, I want to say thank you for watching this haul. I hope it was informative. I hope you enjoyed it. Please subscribe to this channel, like this video, and share with a friend. I look forward to seeing you again. Cheers.